Nobody wants to think outside the box. Everybody's scared when the supervisors come around. Everybody gonna act like they working now. But not Generation Z, baby. They don't give a crap.
What's up with y'all? My name is Jay Russ. We cover all things business, finance, lifestyle, and reaction to a lot of different videos. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, post notifications, all that type of stuff. If you're returning to my channel, appreciate the love. You already know what we about, what we getting into. So let's go ahead and get into this next video. Why Gen Z won't work like their parents did. This is like a good one.
Here, y'all, I am in Dallas, Texas.
This is like a good one.
I'm here, y'all. I am in Dallas, Texas, y'all. I made it. The storm is over. Milton, the hurricane, is over. And there were only 4 deaths. I'm glad it wasn't as big as they said it was. Now we have a whole lot of work to do, y'all. We got a lot of more work. And you all know who do the work. It's your neighbors. It's the church members. It's the community food banks. It's the regular people like me that's going to be doing all the work. But I am so thankful that it wasn't as big as they said it was. But my condolences to the ones that were lost. And I'm praying for the strength and encouragement of everyone that was impacted in Florida. I just wanted to come on and let you all know that I made it safely. And I just want to talk to you all for a minute. I'm going to sit y'all down right here and we're going to have a little chit chat. This hotel is right next to the way they do. This is just my opinion. You know, y'all may have y'all own opinion, but Generation X, we were always taught to follow the rules. You follow the rules, you get rewarded, right? We come from the generation, you know, the latchkey generation. I don't know if y'all remember some of y'all may not know what the latchkey generation is. If you're from the age 44 through 59, you may be a latchkey kid like me. That's my mom age. From school because when they got out of school, there was no aftercare programs. We did not have aftercare when I was going to school. You came home. You had a key tied around your neck. You opened the door. You went in. You may fix you a sandwich. You went in your room and you watched TV. You may probably watch the Flintstones or the Jetsons. You did not answer that door. You didn't answer the phone.
See, now I ain't do that. When I came home from school, I was in aftercare. Or I was in the sport. So I ain't get home till probably about 7-8 p.m. most days in high school. You get out of school like 3, and then you got practice probably for like a good 2 hours at least, probably at like 3:30, 4. So that's 4, 5, 6. And then you gotta wait for I had to wait for the bus. I went to private school out the way. That was like 40 minutes from home. So you gotta wait till the bus get there. Then take the bus all the way back, and then they might have multiple stops on the way. So like by the time you finish that whole day, it's like you legit had a whole day. So
you didn't let nobody know you were there. We were always taught to follow the rules, y'all, from the beginning, to be independent. You had to come home when they told you to come home. You need to come home when that street light come on. For my community, my culture, we had to come home when that street light was on. If you did not come home when that street light came on, you was in big trouble. We always had a system of doing things, and we didn't get outside of that box. We created a box for ourselves. Everybody went to the same church that grandma and granddaddy went to. Grandma and granddaddy did it. Mama did it that way. Sister did it that way. Auntie did it. Now I'm fixing to do it that way. We follow traditions. We have strong traditions. We say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. We was always taught to follow the rules. Don't get outside that box, y'all. Can y'all relate to this? We can't get outside that box. What we talked about, make sure you get married before you get a certain age. Make sure you have kids before a certain age. Stay in that box. Follow those traditions. That's what we was taught. One thing I appreciate about Generation Z and the millenniums, they going outside that box, y'all. They rather have their morals and their values than to stay in tradition because it goes against their values, right? It goes against their freedom. So no, we follow those strong traditions, and sometimes those strong traditions can keep you trapped. It won't allow you to explore new things, new ideas. You just stay in those traditions. Y'all let me.
I feel like traditions are good to some extent, to a certain extent. If it's good habits, like if it's good traditions that you're passing down to your kids, good habits, then that's cool. But traditions that are kind of just outdated, played out, no.
Some of the traditions that you all are still following. So we say yes, ma'am. We say no, ma'am.
I wasn't the one saying yes, ma'am, you know, man, growing up. I'm sorry. That wasn't me.
We're taught to respect our teachers. We were taught to respect our elders, no matter how foolish they were, because we know it was some people back in the day, they were older, but they were foolish. We was taught to respect the pastor, and I believe in respecting people, right? That's the foundation where we came from, to follow the rules. And when you follow the rules, there's supposed to be good results, right? When you follow the rules. What y'all think? Do you all think that that's true? For me, I feel that way. Latchkey children, they can be trusted. You can trust them to stay at home and they're not gonna move, they're not gonna answer that phone. And we was always talk about work ethic.
That sounds scary.
Off. And we the type of people like generation.
Hold on. I need to do some research. Latchkey kid is a child who is left home alone or with siblings who are not mature enough to take care of themselves. Other because he comes from a child. Oh, okay. Yeah, she wasn't lying. All right. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one.
X, we feel like when we do all the right things, that we should get the results from doing the right things. But y'all already know, our value system for Generation X, we get taken advantage of because they know we're going to follow the rules. They know we're going to follow those guidelines. We're going to follow that policy because we fear losing our pension. We fear losing our benefits. We have kids. We was taught to have kids by a certain age. We got all these kids now. We got family. And we do not want to go outside of that box. We do not want to be reprimanded by that because of all the antiquation at the job. Doing things the old way. Nobody wants to think outside the box. Everybody's scared when the supervisors come around. Everybody gonna act like they working now. But not Generation Z, baby. They don't give a crap. Generation X, my generation, we take what the supervisors say at face value. We're not gonna challenge what they say. We just gonna do what they tell us to do. Even if it ain't in the policy. They can change the policy up. We still gonna do it. Why? Because we fear losing our job. But not Generation Z.
Yeah, Gen Z, not just speaking for myself, but what I see a lot, like they definitely not afraid to lose their job. I am for sure. But it's job hopping is more common now for what I see. So like I see people that be at their job 6 months, 3 months sometimes, and they job hopping like it's no tomorrow. But the job market is crazy right now. I actually want to do a video on that because it's taking a while for people to get employed at the current moment. But Gen Z, I will say we are more bolder. We do speak up more, and we gonna stand on what we believe in. Like 5-day work, remote work, we pushing that to the limits.
Start a riot up in that office. If it's not in the policy or in the guidelines, they're not doing it, and they will challenge the supervisor. They're different people. They're built different, and I love when I'm working around them because they influence me. People I'm around are very antiquated, and since I've been around Generation Z and the millenniums for so long, it bothers me now about the antiquation and not want to be innovative with new ideas, so it bothers me. So y'all let me know if y'all agree with some of the statements I'm saying, or maybe I'm just way off.
Nah, I agree with her.
But those latchkey children, that's me. I came home every day after school. I sit on that couch. I open that door, I sit on that couch, and I did not move. So I'm encouraging y'all to move. Move, y'all.
Okay.
Have those
You
creative
sound like my
ideas.
aunt.
Do something on the
Move.
side that
Move,
sparks
y'all.
something inside of you. Don't let the job take everything from you. That's why I harp on creativity so much. Get you a side business, y'all. See, I do reselling on the side.
Okay.
I'm a top rated seller on eBay. So
Okay,
I
I see
sell
you.
clothing online. And that's what I do for my side business. So it's helping me to learn business, how to learn customer service, how to sell things online. And
Hey, that's where my roots came from. My roots came from the eBay Marketplace, and Facebook Marketplace. eBay and Facebook was where I learned the game, like all my skills, talking to people, how to ship stuff. I used to meet people in the Facebook Marketplace at the train station, um, all the time, bro. I was like probably 11, 12. I had to have my mom or dad come with me to the meetups because I'll be meeting like grown men twice my age trying to trade some shoes or sell some shoes or something.
just keeping
That's
me
the OG way. They don't know nothing about that no more. Like
motivated
that was
outside of my job because we can't
prime
depend on
sneakers,
our job to
prime sneakers.
motivate us. It's just not. We got to move, y'all. Move outside that box, y'all. I could be way off, y'all, but y'all just let.
Now I appreciate her. Her name, Regina Michelle. Appreciate her. Let's look at some of these comments. Gen Z here. Employers don't give pensions anymore. Our parents are struggling trying to figure out how to retire. What's the point of giving your whole life and loyalty to a company? Yeah. What she's pensions are so important if you're working. I hate that for your parents. Yeah. Are pensions better than 401ks? I think so. Staying in that box caused me to stay on the same job for 25 years with no promotion. Finally having the opportunity to step in a month. That's good. I love you for bringing up the Matrix, seeing through the bull crap, and having the courage to stand up and go against the status quo. Gen Z have seen older relatives get screwed by. Yeah, I've seen it. Work 30, 40 years to retire, and then you end up dying at 59 and a half. You don't even get to enjoy nothing, man. Like, my goal is to have the ability to retire by 35 at the latest. 30. Now, did I say 35? No, I think I said 45. No, I said 45. 45 at least. 35, shoot, by all means, I'll take that too. But my definition of retirement is having an option to not have to work at all or just work part-time, not full-time. That's my definition of retirement. I don't want to just sit and not do nothing, but that's my version of retirement. And if I stay on track how I'm going now, I should be able to hit those numbers. I learned a lot from Gen Z and younger 35. I was working pandemic in New York. I was 45, keeping up with 23-year-olds, but they were paying us $10K a week before VAX came out. I said one day I'm finally getting my reparations from 20 years in nursing. Two of them looked at me and said, "You have a doctorate degree with crazy experience. I've been there for 20 years. I would never be doing this." I somewhere that sat in my spirit heavy. I worked until July 22, stacked that 40K a month. Dang. She was getting 40. She was getting 40 bands a month. Dang. She was getting 40 racks a month. Dang. She said 40K a month, bought 3 rental properties and flipped them to NCR. Put a lot of money in the stock market on the back. Retired nursing at 48 years young. Oh, okay. So she was still good. 48 is not bad. And been living on my own investments. I'm in the motion. I want vegan and do CrossFit 4 days a week. Have zero mental health when I trigger fast food and alcohol. Stress. Bang. 40K a month. That make me want to be a nurse too. Really during the pandemic, they was getting bags. What else? Dang. That's interesting, but appreciate you, Regina, for the video.